If you are getting 0 views on YouTube Shorts, then there is clearly something wrong with your channel. And that is because the YouTube algorithm requires your video to at least get some views to determine whether or not to push that video out into the algorithm even more. And I can almost guarantee that it's going to be down to one of the 6 reasons I'm going to tell you guys in this video. Now for reference, 71 days ago, I started a brand new YouTube Shorts channel, and in that time, I've managed to grow it to over 65,000 subscribers, and the channel has made me over $5,000 in my first 26 days of monetization. The only reason I say this is so you guys know that I actually do this and I don't just talk about it. And just to show you guys some proof, here is my YouTube studio. As you can see, 66,865 subscribers, 43,000 of which were gained in the last 28 days. And then if we come over to analytics, we can see that I've got 30 million views in the last 28 days, and I've made $5.2 thousand after being monetized for just 26 days. Now with all of that being said, let's get straight into it. Now the first reason that you could be stuck on 0 views on your channel is because you might not have verified your YouTube account. And when I say verified, I don't mean you need to be verified by YouTube and have a tick. I simply mean that you need to have a phone number attached to your account. So to check this, you're simply going to come over to youtube.com/verify, and you're going to be able to see if your account has been verified. So as you can see here with this YouTube channel that you're watching right now, my phone number has been verified. So if your channel is verified, then great, this is not the reason that you're getting 0 views on your channel. However, if it says that your channel is not verified, then make sure that you go ahead and add your phone number to the channel, as it just helps to tell YouTube that you're not a bot. Now the second reason that you could be stuck on 0 views is simply because you haven't warmed up your page enough. And this is most likely going to be you if you posted a short within the first few days of creating a fresh YouTube account. And this most likely happens because once again, YouTube may think you are a bot. But don't worry, if this is you, I'm going to tell you exactly how we can fix this. So first of all, if you posted a video or even a few videos and they're all on 0 views, don't go ahead and delete them, because this is just going to make things look even more suspicious on YouTube side. You're simply just going to leave your page and you're going to let it sit for a few days, and then you can try and post again and see if you get any views. This is just going to allow your page some time to cool off. However, the annoying thing about me telling you guys this is I can't tell you an exact amount of time to wait, as it's going to be different for every different channel and every different circumstance. But I'd recommend waiting somewhere between 2 and 10 days to post a video again. Obviously, the longer that you wait is going to make it safer to some extent. And once you've done that, if you're still getting 0 views on your page, I would try and let it cool off one more time, maybe for a bit of a longer period than you did last time. And if once again that gets 0 views, then it may be another reason from this video. But to be honest, at this point, I would most likely just start a fresh account. And on this new account, I'd make sure to warm it up properly. And here is exactly how I would warm up an account. So first of all, I'll make a fresh Gmail and make a fresh YouTube account. And then I'm going to use this account like a normal account for a week. So I might watch some videos. And to be honest, me personally, I would use this time to curate my page. So I'll go ahead and subscribe to a bunch of the competitors that are going to be in the niche that I'm going to go into on this YouTube account. Therefore, it is going to make it much easier to get video ideas and things like that when I start posting on the page. And then after I've done this for about a week, I'll start posting once every single day at a consistent time. So for me, that would be something like 4 PM UK time, or sometimes I even do 11 PM UK time. And throughout your period of doing this, if you have a video hit 0 views or like less than 100 views, then I wouldn't post the next day, and I would let the page cool off for a little bit, and then I'll probably post the following day after that. And if that video were to get views, then I'll post daily again, and I'll just rinse and repeat this until I am getting consistent views every single video. And once you've been posting daily consistently for 2 weeks on your channel and you're getting a decent amount of views, then I would go ahead and consider posting twice per day if I wanted to. However, to be honest, you can grow a YouTube Shorts page pretty fast posting once per day, as that is what I was doing. And no, you don't need an aged account, contrary to what a lot of other people say. This account that I'm showing you guys in this video was a fresh account that I made literally a week or 2 before I started posting. Now the third reason that you could be getting 0 views is because your content isn't original enough. YouTube hates reposted content, even if it is from TikTok or Instagram. It doesn't really matter, and at the same time, if you have found it on TikTok or Instagram, you don't know if anyone else has already gone and re-uploaded that to YouTube. So make sure that you're not being lazy and you're just trying to grow a page by taking content and reposting it, because it is not going to work. You can take content and add value to it by adding a script and adding a voiceover and editing the video and just basically repackaging it into a whole new video. Now reason number 4 kind of relates to reason number 3, and that is going to be having watermarks on your video. Now if you're taking clips from somewhere else, such as Instagram or TikTok or maybe even another YouTube page, you're going to want to make sure that you use a downloader so that you don't have any watermarks on your video. If you want to use these downloaders for totally free, I'll leave them linked in my free Discord in the description, because YouTube don't like me talking about them on here. But now that we've used one of those downloaders and we don't have any watermarks from, say, the other platforms, then what happens if there is a watermark on the video that we can't get rid of? Now, first of all, if you can zoom in and that makes the watermark not fully visible on the screen, then you should be fine, because YouTube's AI won't really be able to tell that that is somebody else's watermark. However, if the watermark is fully visible on the screen, then the AI can tell this and you can get videos copyright striked, or it could just pick it up and you might not get many views. Now, this has actually happened to me, as you can see on screen here. I made a video, I posted it, it got 164 views and then got taken down in a couple of minutes for copyrighted content. I then then blurred that watermark and reposted it, and the video is now sitting on around 43,000 views, and the video hasn't had any copyright issues. And I'm going to show you guys how you can blur a watermark really quickly, step by step, using CapCut. So if we come over to my laptop, as you can see, we're in CapCut, and I've got a video that is watermarked. This is actually one of my own videos, but I'm just going to use it as an example anyway. So let's say I wanted to blur this watermark. What I'm simply going to do is I'm going to go over to mask, and I'm going to select whichever one I want, but let's just go rectangle because that's nice and easy. I'm going to drag it to about the right size, and I'm simply going to drag it over the watermark, fit it to size because you don't really want to blur like the whole screen. I'm then going to press invert, and as you can see, that watermark has now been made a black spot. However, if we don't want that because that doesn't really look the best, I'm then going to come over to basic. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to press canvas, and I'm going to go blur, and I can choose whatever blur I want. So if I want this one, for example, you can still kind of tell it's the logo, but to be honest, that's probably good enough. Or if I wanted to go even more blur than that, then I can just simply select the level of blur that I want, but I think this one works for now. And now, while this is a simple watermark, it's just staying in one place, on certain videos sometimes they are moving around, so if that is the case, I'm going to show you guys how you can deal with that as well. And you're simply going to do that by using keyframes. So as you can see here, if we come back over to the mask tab, we can press add a keyframe, so that will put a keyframe there. And then let's say the logo moved somewhere over here, it moved down a little bit, I'll then add another keyframe and I can drag it down. And as you can see, if we keep doing that, the blur is going to move with wherever I move it at each keyframe. So how I'd usually do this is by pressing the arrow keys on my laptop and then moving it every time that I do need to. And then to make it obvious for you guys that we can see the blur is moving, I'm simply going to turn this blur off and put none, so it's back to a black square. And as you can see, our keyframes are still there. If I now go ahead and press play, as you can see, that black square is moving around and it would be covering our watermark if we wanted it to. So that is simply how you're going to go ahead and blur your watermarks for yourself. Now, reason number 5 that you could be getting 0 views is because you have bad words in your videos or in your titles. Now, when I say bad words, I don't even necessarily mean things like swear words. I'm also mean words that YouTube is not really going to accept or is not going to want to push. So for example, words that YouTube may see as racist, homophobic, sexist, or to do with drugs or things like that, for example. Even if these words aren't being used in a bad way, if they can be picked up as that, then I'll try and just blur them by putting an asterisk in the text if you do have captions on screen. And then at the same time, I would also cut that bit of audio and just put it to 0. So for example, the people still watching the video would be able to tell what that word is that's being said, but YouTube's AI wouldn't be able to pick it up. And you could simply just cut that audio, or you could also add a bleep sound. So to give you guys an example, if I were to say the word I just bleep that word and you guys still know what word I said. And by the way, when I say YouTube's AI, you guys might be a little bit confused, but for example, with things like sound, YouTube definitely have an AI because they obviously have the option for auto captions on your video. So if that does pick up bad words, then obviously that is going to be taken and fed back to YouTube. Now, the 6th reason that you could be getting 0 views on your video could simply be because you're using VPNs or proxies incorrectly. I know that a lot of you guys are not from the USA or the UK, and you feel like you need to use a VPN or a proxy to get that USA audience. However, to be honest, this is not true. In fact, I'm from the UK and my channel has an over 50% USA audience, and I don't use any proxies or anything like that. Simply just the videos that I make and the niche that I'm in is trying to be targeted towards the USA. And also, with that being said, the USA obviously has the largest amount of English speakers, meaning that if you get a video to go viral in English, it is likely going to get pushed out to the USA anyways. But if you are still certain on using a proxy or a VPN, you need to make sure that you have a good proxy or a VPN first of all, and then secondly, you're going to want to make sure that it is activated the whole time you are on your device, or if not, you're very careful, because if you do open the YouTube app or the YouTube Studio app without that proxy or VPN being open, then this can send a bit of a dodgy signal to YouTube, and this could be the reason that you're getting 0 views on your channel. And to be honest, this goes for all social medias, not just YouTube. And I do actually have a secret 7th reason for you guys, and that is simply going to be that there is no problem with your account. So if you are getting a few hundred to a few thousand views on your account, but you can't seem to get higher than that, yet you still think there is a problem with your account because obviously you're watching this video, then to be honest, there probably isn't a problem with your account. Most likely your videos are just not good enough. But another way we can double check if there is or isn't something wrong with our account is by going ahead and looking at our analytics on our YouTube page. So if we come over to my YouTube page now and I just go ahead and click on any random video, let's say for example this one performed very well. As you can see, it has 800,000 views in a few days. And if I go ahead and look over here, as you can see, 94.8% of the views are coming from the shorts feed. If your statistics look something like this and you're getting a few hundred to a few thousand views, then your videos honestly are probably just not good enough to go ahead and go viral viral. And if that is you, then what I would also do is I would go and click on the reach tab, and you need to make sure that your average percentage viewed is very high. So as you can see here, mine is 82.7%, which is very good. As long as it is above around 70%, then your video does have some chance of going viral, as I have some very viral videos with a 75% swipe rate. However, the other thing that is also very important that you guys should be checking is your engagement. You want your engagement to be over 90%. To be honest, on most of my videos that have gone viral, my engagement is over 100%. And as you can see here, the engagement on the video is 110%. And the reason that that is because some people have chosen to go and rewatch the video. And that is of course how you get a higher than 100% average view duration. But yeah, if you can get a view duration like this and a swipe rate like this, and you're still not going viral, then there still could be something a little bit wrong with your page. However, if you are getting a few thousand to a few hundred views, yet your statistics look something like this, then there is probably something wrong with that specific video or your account in general, if it is all of your videos. So as you can see here, this video has 29,000 views, and you guys might think that is good, but for my channel, this is not very good at all. However, if we come over and look at the traffic sources, as we can see, 87.1% are from channel pages, and only 11% is from the shorts feed. So basically, this video is getting all of its views just because I'm getting so many views at the moment that people are coming onto my channel and clicking on it. So for some reason, this video is not getting picked up by the shorts algorithm for whatever reason that it may be. And most likely, this video probably isn't getting pushed because of one of the factors that I spoke about in this video, or for some reason, maybe randomly, YouTube just doesn't want to push this video. Because if I go ahead and show you guys these analytics on this video, they're actually pretty good. 79% viewed, and the engagement is 124%. So as you can see, it still has a very good analytics, yet it's not getting pushed. This video is just performing quite weird. I would probably put that down to YouTube rather than the video not being very good. And finally, I just want to list off a few things that people think have an impact, but they really don't. So first of all, I've already kind of covered this, but you do not need an aged account to get out of the 0 views glitch or to go viral on your YouTube Shorts. Secondly, you do not need any hashtags. I use 0 hashtags on my YouTube Shorts channel, and I've managed to grow it to over 65,000 subscribers in less than 70 days. And then thirdly, you need to post on your phone or your laptop. To be honest, you can post from either. I personally post from my phone because one, sometimes I add music from my phone, which you can't do from your laptop or computer. Secondly, I choose my thumbnail, and once again, you can't do that from your laptop or computer. However, I have multiple friends that post from their laptop or computer, and they get millions of views every single month, so it doesn't really have much of an impact. What I would say is just try and be consistent with whichever one you use. Now let me ask you a question. Since you clicked on this video, I assume you want to grow and make money with YouTube Shorts, and I personally want to help you do this. Don't you think it would be a lot easier if you already had the help of somebody that has already done this? In the space of 42 days, I managed to get this YouTube Shorts page I've been talking about in this video monetized, and this channel makes me over $100 in profit every single day, and I spend less than 10 hours per week on the page. And I think that I can help you do the same too. So if this sounds interesting, then be sure to click on the first link in the description. That is going to be the link where you can check out my free and premium Discord. And if you are someone that wants some extra support and guidance from someone like myself, then you should check out the premium Discord, because not only do you get weekly calls with myself, you also get a bunch of other benefits such as weekly niches, access to a private community full of people making money with YouTube Shorts, and also access to a full 9-hour social media course. Apart from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did find this video helpful or valuable in any way, then please be sure to drop a like on the video, and also be sure to subscribe to the channel for more weekly content like this. And feel free to share this video to maybe some of your friends that are having the same problem, so hopefully I can help them out as well. And if you guys want to see the process of how I grew the Shorts page that I've been showing and talking about in this video, then you can click this playlist on screen here, as I documented the whole thing of me growing this page in real time. Apart from that, I hope to see you guys in the next one.